Good evening. You are listening to Radio Deluxe on Jazz 88. We're getting ready here for the Jazz Impulse coming up in a couple minutes. Wanted to let you know about some traffic concerns, road concerns in the Twin Cities. Downtown St. Paul. That already happened. Tonight in South Minneapolis, Highway 62 is closed in both directions for weekend road construction. That's happening between 35W and Highway 77. That'll be starting tonight at 10 p.m. and going until Monday morning. Also, 35W reduced to 3 lanes in both directions between Washington Avenue and Industrial Boulevard for mobile maintenance operations in that zone. Quick look at weather. Tonight, cool, cloudy, chance of rain later tonight. And in the morning, slight chance of rain, lows in the upper 30s. Wind gusts up to around 30 miles per hour late tonight. Tomorrow, cloudy, 50% chance of rain tomorrow. Steady temperatures in the lower 40s for Sunday. Currently 42 degrees in the Twin Cities. We have a really fun Jazz Impulse tonight. I'm going to be joined by the voice of the Jazz Impulse very soon. And my friend Fancy Ray McCloney's on the show tonight. That'll be happening at the 8 o'clock hour. We're celebrating Fancy Ray Day next week, Friday. Talking about that. You know, Fancy just really cheers me up. I know there's sort of a dour vibe sometimes out and about. Fancy's going to cheer it all up tonight, and always a positive inspiration. And I feel very honored to have him here tonight. So do stay tuned for the Jazz Impulse.
Hey, it's Sean. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and I hope you can add the afternoon cruise to your weekday routine. We set sail every day at 3 with world-class music, timely traffic updates, and a little bit of company to end your weekday on a high note. It's the afternoon cruise on Jazz 88, 3 to 7 on weekdays.
88.5 KBEM FM Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Jazz88.FM, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools.
Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse, Betty Lavette with Hank Ballard. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Trying to figure out the year of that one. There's been several, I think, recordings she's done of that. Well, that's very early in her career. She said, I saw Betty Levette last night at the Parkway Theater. And let me tell you, people, if you were there, you know, that was incredible. Living legend. Don't sleep on him. Age 79, still at it, and covered the gamut musically. Really pretty much on her own, just with a pianist. Continues to have an incredible and inspiring voice. And celebrating her to kick off the show tonight with Let's Go. I think we're going to go and play her throughout the night here on the Jazz Impulse. My name is Danny Sigelman, the soundtrack to your Saturday, every Saturday, 7 to 10 here on Jazz88. I'm in a good mood, if you can't tell. Very excited about tonight's guest. Fancy Ray will be joining me during the 8 o'clock hour. There's rumored to be a visit from the voice of the Jazz Impulse at some point as well. And I'm in a celebratory mood. You know, we've been paying honor to some lost voices of jazz and music the last few weeks. But last week we celebrated the birthday of Charles Lloyd. And tonight we're going to celebrate another pioneer of disco jazz, jazz in general, jazz guitar. George Benson is turning 82 years old today, so I'm very thrilled about that. I love his music. We're going to play a lot of that tonight as well as a lot of music that's happening in real time around the Twin Cities tonight, which is what we do. I want to get into an 80s set, so I'm picking out some of my favorite 80s jazz from my man Jake Rude, who's going to be down at First Avenue tonight. He's celebrating 24 years of his Transmission DJ night. Having a little bit of FOMO, to be honest, but Jake's a good friend, and I'm very excited for him. He's had a great career entertaining and making people happy, which is what we like to do as DJs. Also tonight, Black Market Brass are performing at the Turf Club with OB Original. We've been listening to some of their new single. I'm about to play the flip side, and this is a hot off the press. This is called What You Make It. It's Black Market Brass about to take the stage tonight at the Turf Club with OB Original. It's here on Jazz 88.
Hey! The Jazz Impulse fills your Saturday night up right
Drastic action has been taken in an emergency to avert disaster.
on Jazz88.
It's the Jazz Impulse with Bill Charlap, pianist, performing Your Host. He's in town with his trio tonight, performing at the Dakota. Still a name I need to scratch off my list. I'd never seen him perform. I love Bill Charlap and his piano playing. So if you're at the show, you're in for a treat, I'm sure. Black Market Brass, before that, they have a new single with Obi Original. They are celebrating that tonight at the Turf Club. Looks like some of the Black Market Brass guys are going to be DJing as well, which is always very cool. And celebrating life and music is happening all over the Twin Cities tonight, and we are doing that here on the radio tonight, as we do every Saturday, 7 to 10, here on Jazz 88. I want to tell you about George Benson, and my fandom knows no end. I just love his, kind of got hip to him, when I was a kid in the 80s. And going back in time and listening to some of the CTI stuff, all of it incredible. George Benson's turning 82 today. As far as I know, he's still out performing. I'm not sure what he's doing on his birthday. Maybe he got the night off, but wanted to play a bunch of his music tonight, celebrating life and music and these living legends. Like I said, incredible gifts they've left. And we're going to dive into some of George Benson's music now. This is his version of a Miles Davis tune. We'll let you guess which one. George Benson here, 82 years old tonight on the Jazz Impulse.
Hi, this is George Benson, and you're listening to Jazz Impulse on Jazz88.
Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse with George Benson going at it. I Remember West. That is from his 1969 record called Goodies. Whole bunch of people on that record. It's hard to tell who's playing on which track. I believe that was Jimmy Johnson Jr. on drums, though. You had Garnett Brown. There's a lot of players on this thing. It goes all over the place musically. Nice soul groove here tonight on Jazz 88. We heard George Benson. Before that, doing Miles Davis his So What from his Beyond the Blue Horizon record. Danny, slow down when you're trying to talk. 1971, the year of that recording. Another stellar band with Ron Carter on bass, and Jack DeJohnette was the drummer on that one. Also Clarence Palmer on the Hammond organ. Going kind of old school with George Benson tonight. He's celebrating birthday 82 today. And wish him and all his fans a happy birthday, celebrating that life in music. And celebrating life in general here on the Jazz Impulse. My friend, speaking of a celebrant of That Is What Is Life, Fancy Ray will be in the house very soon in the 8 o'clock hour here on the Jazz Impulse. He always a pick me up. If you're feeling kind of low tonight, a little low energy, maybe you're bummed out about something, hey, I don't blame you, man. Fancy Ray's got the medicine. Tonight is another fun night of celebration down at First Avenue. My friend DJ Jake Rude, who did promise me he'd come on the show sometime, is celebrating 24 years of his transmission night, 80s night. It's always a lot of fun. He mixes it all up, really. And that is always a blast down at First Avenue. This is a song I've heard Jake play many times, though it might be more late 70s. I think this is early 80s. Herb Alpert. It's here on the Jazz Impulse.
The Jazz 88 Business Circle is a community of businesses and organizations who have come together to support our mission of jazz and education while expanding their reach with our devoted listeners. Members include the Capri Theater, RLC Jazz, Architectural Antiques, the Women's Club of Minneapolis, and the Walker Arts Center. Find more information on our Business Circle members and how to join at jazz88.fm.
Hi, I'm Judy Carmichael. On my show, Jazz Inspired, I talk with celebrated creative artists who love jazz. This week, I talk with Brazilian pianist, vocalist, composer Eliane Elias about her new CD, Time and Again.
Monday night at 10 on Jazz 88.
It's Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. Herbie Hancock, Future shocking it, rocking it. Thought I'd do a little 80s jazz set for my man Jake Rude, who's celebrating 24 years of transmission at First Avenue tonight. We heard some Herb Alpert before that, did Rise. And if you couldn't tell, it's extra hot in here, it's extra fancy. My guy Fancy Ray is in the house. We'll be talking to him next hour. We're getting ready to celebrate Fancy Ray Day Friday. Find out more what that is all about. We're celebrating life. We're celebrating music here on the Jazz Impulse, as we do. We're going to throw on some Tribe Called Quest here on Jazz 88.
Hey, yo, we was having a ball, and, you know, they asked me to get on the mic, and they asked me, can I kick it? Word. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Kick it to all the people who can quest like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what live was? Comprehend to the track force, why? Cuz getting mentions on the tip of the vibe buzz. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living is a big shrug. A life filled with, that's what I love. A lower plateau is what we're above. If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nipper the dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the tribe flies high like a dove.
Follow us for the funky behavior. Make a note on the rhythm we gave you. Feel free, drop your pants, yank your hair. Do you like the garments that we wear? I instruct you to be the obeyer. A rhythm recipe that you'll savor. Doesn't matter if you're minor or major. Yes, the tribe of the game, we're the player. As you inhale like a breath of fresh air.
The Jazz Impulse fills your Saturday night up.
5-band graphic equalizer and the 40-watt power amplifier for your car radio. Make it sound real good.
7 to 10 p.m. every Saturday night.
This is Jazz 88 and the Jazz Impulse. The Chris Hines combination, 1978 record, Bamboo Magic. We heard Bamboo Funk. That was a nice long set there. We heard some Sky before that, some disco jazz. 1981, the year of Call Me. Tribe Called Quest kicking us off with Can I Kick It? In fact, they can. This is Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse, updating you on what's going on for traffic and weather. A major closure coming tonight in South Minneapolis. Highway 62 will be closed in both directions for weekend road construction. That would be happening between 35W and Highway 77 starting tonight at 10 until Monday morning. Also, 35W is reduced to 3 lanes in both directions between Washington Avenue and Industrial Boulevard for Claire Mobile maintenance operations through that zone. Currently 41 degrees in the Twin Cities, a chance of rain tonight and in the morning. Looking at a low of in the upper 30s for the overnight, 50% chance of rain tomorrow. Steady temperatures in the lower 40s for Sunday. We got Fancy Ray in the house, the voice of the Jazz Impulse is with us tonight. It is all happening here. We will be with you right after this.
Programming on Jazz 88 is supported by The Dakota, presenting jazz vocalist Ganavya, mixing jazz with traditional Hindu music, Monday, March 31st. Saxophonist Joe Lovano returns with his Paramount Quartet featuring guitarist Julian Lage, April 1st and 2nd. Artist bios and tickets at dakotacooks.com.
It's the Jazz 88 live music calendar for Saturday, 4:30, Joan Hutton and Tyler Lustek, Berlin, Minneapolis. 5 o'clock, Dorothy Doring and Rick Carlson, Crooners, Minneapolis, with shows at 6:30 and 8:30. Don't miss the Bill Charlap Trio, Dakota, Minneapolis. And at 7 o'clock, Mike Munson Trio in the Starlight Room. This is the Ice House, Minneapolis. Find more on the live music calendar at jazz88.fm.
Jazz 88 depends on listener support all year long. Become a member at $10 a month or more and receive the new Jazz 88 digital member card. Donate today at jazz88.fm.
You are listening to 88.5 KBEM FM Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Jazz88.fm, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools.
Each time I tell myself I think I've had
we're feeling good here on the Jazz Impulse tonight. I hope you're feeling good tonight and your Saturdays. All right. That was Betty Levette. I saw her perform last night, Fancy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I love me some Betty Levette.
Betty Levette is just incredible.
She is never late. And I tell you about Betty, she is beyond great.
That's right. That was happening at the Parkway Theater. Been celebrating her music tonight. Also celebrating George Benson's music tonight as it's his 82nd birthday. So we'll be playing some more of that throughout the rest of the evening. Here on the Jazz Impulse, we are the soundtrack to your Saturday. Every Saturday, 7 to 10, your host, Danny Sigelman. We have the voice of the Jazz Impulse in here. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Danny. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome back. Sounding great.
Claire.
Yeah. And then, you know, Tani is here. Give it up for Tani.
Yes.
But one thing I'm getting ready to celebrate, one of my favorite holidays, is Fancy Ray Day.
Oh,
Man.
the first, the last, the best, and the most. I'm the heartbeat of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Danny, and my beauty is coast to coast. Woo! Muse had kicked me. They didn't tan my hide. A rattlesnake fever just crawled off and died. I can make a superstitious man walk under a ladder and then fry it up like it's pancake batter. I can't cook a turkey and I can't shake and bake, but I make love so good I can make a stomach ache. I know how to mash up the potatoes and French up the fry. The truth is the truth, and I never, ever lie. See, I can make love for 6 nights, and on the 7th day, the men go ray-hoo, but the women go hooray!
Wow, yeah. Man, yeah. Man, I'm telling you, you know.
Fancy Ray, on the Jazz Impulse. Oh,
yeah.
I got an impulse. I got a vibration. It's shaking across the city, the state, and the whole nation. Here with Claire, and I must say I don't dare. If I was Sunny, she'd be my share. If I was with Danny, I'd be on top. I'm the human chocolate orchid, and Lord knows I can't stop.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Wow, you know, I'm just going to let him take over the show here.
Jazz Impulse. Jazz Impulse.
So, Fancy Ray Day is coming up again. This is, you know, you just had a birthday too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
March 3rd is my actual birthday.
March 3rd. What makes that? What are you at? Aries?
No, Pisces.
Pisces. Okay.
Do you know the symbol for Pisces, Claire?
It's a fish.
2 fish.
2 fish.
And that's me. Because
You're a water sign.
I'm a half mermaid and half chocolate swordfish.
Oh, okay.
Folks get mad and say, ain't no such thing as a chocolate swordfish. And that always makes me laugh because no one ever disputes the fact that I might be half mermaid.
Oh, yeah.
The best looking man in comedy. And Fancy Ray Day. You know, Danny, I've been part of this community, spreading this love, joy, optimism, talent, friendship,
for years.
Joy for years.
Yep.
And the mayor of Minneapolis and the mayor of St. Paul declared March 28th Fancy Ray Day. And so it's
you heard it here, folks.
Fancy Ray Day. Celebration of joy, of interconnection. It's a thing, it's for me, but it's not me because if you're part of the Twin Cities, that means you're part of the journey of Fancy Ray. And so I always say, this is science, this is proof, this is true. Now, there are 2 types of people in this world.
Okay.
Those that love Fancy Ray, and then there are those who don't realize they love Fancy Ray.
Yeah, they're starting to, everybody's coming around. Everybody's coming around to that.
And so this is just a chance to connect with people. It's a comedy show, so great comedians are coming together. Just going to have a good time, party,
I gotta say,
laugh, drink, and have a good time.
Absolutely. And that's happening at the Spring Street. Friday night is Fancy Ray Day.
Yes, Friday, 8 p.m. Doors open at 7. It's going to be a good time.
And, you know, Fancy, I invited you on. People are having a tough time, I think. The world is kind of in ill repair, I'd say, maybe.
You know what, Danny? And that's what's so important about what you, Claire, and I do is that sometimes in life we have a thing I call you go through tussle with yourself. You tussle with relationships, be it with parents, children, workmates. There's tussle with health. And then there's also muscle, because as we go through this journey, we are developing the muscle, the strength to handle these situations. So there's tussle, muscle, but we got to stay on our hustle no matter what. So tussle, hustle, and stay on your hustle with the muscle. You got to grow through it all. I know it's tough out there. We all having challenges. We're all having complications. We're all looking at going going, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
But there's only one thing that we can control, and that is ourselves. So what we do is listen to this great jazz music.
Yeah.
We get the impulse on Saturday nights.
I get an inspiration from creative people, right? And I've always found you as to be a very creative person, but also very inspiring. And so,
thank you, brother.
You know, it's always an honor to celebrate Fancy Ray Day every year.
You know something? I told Claire and that I've known Danny for a long time because when I was a kid, I told him that Danny used to babysit me. So
yeah.
And so it is always an honor because I've been knowing Danny since he's about 14 years old. And so it is a great thing to see you grow, expand, and share what you do. And something I love about you, Danny, is your wide range of knowledge and appreciation of all kinds of music.
Yeah.
And
well, you've gotten me pretty hip to some stuff too.
Man, you
and
got me hip to some stuff too, brother. Good
yeah, and I gotta say, we had a great time at the Taste of Minnesota last year. You're gonna be on stage again this year. Yeah,
Nookie. Get a glass
I'm telling you,
of
Minneapolis gets real fancy around that time.
Real fancy. In fact, I have the great honor to be my third year of co-hosting the Taste of Minnesota. Me and Andrew Zimmern co-host the Taste of Minnesota. And last year had a fantastic lineup.
Yeah.
And this year I'm sure they're going to knock it out of the park. But I tell you, they give me my deposit.
Yeah.
So
you'll be there.
So July 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
You know who Andrew Zimmern is.
Oh, yeah.
The Texas food guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, how's the catering at that thing?
Fantastic,
Yeah, I
man.
bet.
Oh, backstage?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum,
You're going to
yum,
have to get me a fancy pass for the backstage.
Man, you know what, Daddy? I got you got the hook up here, man.
Well, very quickly, we're going to get to some music. We're going to talk more about Fancy Ray Day. But Clary, a little puzzle update, perhaps.
Yeah.
How did it go today?
Gosh, okay. Well, today was the Powder Horn Puzzle Competition at the
and
Powder
how did we do?
Well, Puzzy Riot, we showed up. We really brought it. We came in fourth, but the competition was really stiff today, and everyone puzzled admirably and did their best. And I'm really proud of how we performed.
Yeah, give her a round of applause. That's an accomplishment, man.
Life is a puzzle.
So we're people are staying active. Everybody's bringing a lot of positivity. I've been saying community first, and it's an inspiration to have fans here tonight. And I know somebody that's inspired you very much.
Man, yeah, a lot of
one of
people
my favorites too.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
One of my. Who are we
The
talking?
guy we're talking about. What would you call him? The Prince of Rock and Roll?
No, the architect of rock and roll.
Architect, yeah.
The man that inspired the Beatles, James Brown, Otis Redding, David Bowie. Oh, man.
Fancy Ray.
And they put my picture
The
on
Human Chocolate Orchid.
The human. You know what? This is true. They put my picture on the evolutionary chart.
Did they?
And it turns out I'm 50% Little Richard, 50% Prince,
okay,
and 100% Fancy Ray.
Yeah, that's right.
Man.
All right, man. All right, we're gonna hear some Little Richard. Now, this is like your favorite song, though, right?
This is a track. A lot of people don't know. This is a ballad he sang. It's called "Send Me Some Lovin'."
Okay,
and it has a just sensual, powerful, and full of soul. And if you got some soul, don't grab your toe. Listen to your radio and don't let go.
Okay, it's here on the Jazz Impulse.
Send me some love. Send me your picture.
so glad to see so many of my beautiful friends here tonight. That love me so much and that I love so much. I want you to know that I am the best looking man in show business. I'm so glad to see so many of my good friends, all these beautiful girls just dancing and shaking and jumping all over the place. And all these fellas, we're having a ball, that ain't all. Yes, we're spending our cash and talking a whole lot of trash in Hollywood. Woo, my soul, my. We're gonna do a little song that goes like this. It was a very big hit years ago. A lot of my friends recorded this song, and everyone is recording it today, and I'm gonna record it again right now because we're having a ball right here in Hollywood. Going to town and Mary, buying Uncle John, clean out the music, buddy, having a lot of fun, oh baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Well, no tall salad sheets, bittersweet, you got everything that Uncle John needs, oh baby. Woo, baby. Baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, the song Uncle John with ball head salad. Son Mary coming and he drop back in the alley, oh baby. Woo, baby, yeah. Baby, having me some fun tonight. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Gonna have some fun. Have me some fun tonight. Woo, we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Gonna have some fun. Have me some fun tonight.
Jazz Impulse fills your Saturday night up right on Jazz 88.
Telling me what you want me to hear. Stop telling me what you want me to hear. Stop tripping on something you overheard. Love is winning without a word. Stop giving me your wish list. Love is free from all this. Like a bird flying over the hilltops. Love is like the sky, you know, it never stops. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Love is whatever, whatever you want it to be. Love is not a game you can play on the floor. You gotta stop keeping the score. If you wanna play me like you did before, you better stop and walk out the door. You can skate around the issues if you like, but who's gonna get you high in the middle of the night? Like a bird flying over the hilltops. Love is like the sky, you know, it never stops. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Love is whatever, whatever you want it to be. I see you standing with your back on the wall. You better get your hands up and clap if that's all. And if you don't wanna get yours, then let me get mine. See, ain't gonna be no drama, cause we have a good time. What's the point in giving me ultimatums? Smiling at my friends when People say we ain't gonna stop them anyway. Love can do anything if you try. Come on, spread your wings and let's fly. Fly so high, flying over the hilltops. Love is like the sky, you know, it never stops. It don't stop me. Abundance of the heart and mouth. Speak to me. Love is whatever, whatever, whatever. Like a bird flying over the hilltops. Love is like the sky, you know, it never stops. Abundance of the heart and mouth. Speak to me. Love is whatever, whatever you want it to be. 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 Alright. Let's skate. Come on. I see you standing with your back on the wall. Better get your hands up and clap if that's all. If you don't wanna get yours, then let me get mine. See, ain't gon' be no drama, cause we have a good time. Bounce! Oh, shake that thing, come on. Bounce, baby. Oh, shake that thing, come on.
It's Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. You can always get a party going with as if it's a Prince party. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's my favorite jazz artist.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. We went back to 2006 and Love, and that's one of Fancy's favorite Prince songs too.
I think that 3121 was a fantastic album. I thought it was musicology, but that's a question I ask people. What's your favorite Prince album?
Yeah.
And it's always interesting to hear their feedback. Always folks will say Purple Rain, but sometimes folks will go a little nuanced and say, actually, I've heard everything from Old Friends for Sale to his first album.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you go deep.
And then you go, why you like that one? And it's always interesting to hear what people like.
People's experience with Prince
exactly.
and his music.
You know, it might be Graffiti Bridge or the Gold album, but Prince is such a giant.
And, we were talking about, you did the cable access show in the 80s.
Yes.
Did you ever get Prince on that? Did you ever try to get Prince?
Of course I tried to
get. Did he have you your number blocked on his phone?
No, heck no, man.
Did you ever meet Prince?
Here goes, I got a funny story about Prince. Is that I started my TV show from 89 to 99. We had everybody did my television show called The Fancy Ray Show, Get Down With It. From Whoopi Goldberg to Donny Osmond, just Al Green did my show. I
remember that.
Diddley, George Clinton, everyone did my TV show. And at one point we did reach out to the superstar Prince to do the TV show, and immediately someone invited me out to Paisley Park. And I went out to Paisley Park thinking maybe we're going to have a chance to interview and have a conversation with this little fella.
Yeah.
And all he did all night was this. He just looked at me all night like, are we going to talk or what? And then, we didn't talk.
He didn't say a word?
He didn't say a word.
What?
But Prince shied away from...
That's got to be awkward.
It was awkward. But,
what are you doing? What are you doing while that's happening?
I'm just being
You're
pretty
going,
like
my. Come on, Prince.
I think some ways my thing was so big, but he influenced me in a huge way as he influenced his whole community. I got a little poem that's a tribute to Prince.
Yeah.
I can't remember the whole thing. But
Okay, give it to us.
These are his album covers.
Okay.
The title of his albums. So I'm in chronological order.
Okay.
Prince, this is for you. Sometimes I feel like a prince. Sometimes I have a dirty mind. It's a controversy. I party like it's 1999. That's what my guy.
Yeah, I like
Prince,
it.
Superstar.
You didn't get up to Batman on that one.
I got the whole thing. I don't got it all memorized. And then for me to do the whole thing, I got to get paid.
I got you. Oh, well, you know. Yep. 3121.
3121. That's a good place to start.
This is the Jazz Impulse, and we have Fancy Ray on tonight. We're getting ready for Fancy Ray Day on Friday.
March 28th.
March 28th at the Spring Street in Northeast Minneapolis. Northeast gets real fancy this time of year, doesn't it?
It does. Oh, you know, the place is fantastic. You're fantastic, and it's a good time. We got a great lineup.
Yeah. Who else you got? There's a lot of comedy in the Twin Cities.
Well, first we got Tommy Raymond. He's doing a set. Acme regular. We got Karen Pickering, 30 or 40-year comedy experience. She's fantastic. We have my friend and brother, Brian Miller.
Okay.
He's actually, he's the biggest name on there.
Was he there last year? No.
No. Okay. All new cast.
All new cast.
We switched the thing. I think Trevor Wade is doing a guest set.
Yeah.
But he was there last year.
Yeah.
But he's fantastic. And he put on a big tribute to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to headline. A lot of people see me on the TV commercials, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing folks don't know, as a comedian, I worked in concert with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
I worked with Chris Rock. I opened for Little Richard. So I've been doing this for a long time in Minneapolis and Los Angeles. And as a TV pitch man, some might say I'm the greatest television pitch man in the history of Minnesota, next to Mel Jazz. But next to Mel Jazz, I give my props to Mel. But Fancy Ray has been doing this thing, selling everything, cars, health food, jewelry.
Yeah.
If you got something to sell, I can sell it. Bad credit, no credit, even the bankruptcy, I can put you in a vehicle today.
I might be looking for a new car. Well, I know as soon as you wake up every morning, you're selling sexy. That's for
no. I don't sell sexy. Sexy is who I am. Sexy is who I be. And if you're sexy like Fancy Ray, sexy is free.
Oh, yeah. All right. Always a treat to have you. I think we had you on the phone last year. I'm so excited to have you here in the studio.
I would agree.
It feels extra fancy in here.
You know what, Danny? Because the phone thing worked out fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm honored that you share your space and place with me and invited me. And also, if you're listening to The Impulse with Danny Sigelman, then you are my people. And so it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to connect with you. I see you got your mom on your arm right there.
Yeah.
I had a great fondness for your mother.
Yeah.
As I have a great fondness for the folks who love and enjoy you. And if you love and enjoy Danny and Claire, then I want you to come on and then celebrate the joy. As we go through these crazy times and you got stuff going on, come and get your laugh on. You can just leave everything and just for a couple of hours, let loose, let free, and drink some tea and party with me.
Very cool. So, being a pitch man, I kind of want you to help us out here.
It would be my pleasure.
Yeah, Jazz88. We got a pledge drive coming up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're looking for support all the time from the public, and people love Jazz88, and we have a very loyal audience. But we kind of need to freshen up our pledge drive. You got some script there, I think.
You know what?
I think we need to get Claire in on this.
Come on, Claire. I'm gonna let you go first.
Who's a better pitch person for Jazz88? We'll find out.
I think the number one pitch person for Jazz88 would be Danny Sigelman.
There you go.
Because you know something.
Okay.
Because the key to pitching, number one, is you got to believe in what you're saying.
Yeah.
First, it's got to be a good product. That's number one. It's got to be a good product.
I think this pep talk applies to everything for everybody.
Absolutely. Let me tell you how it works then.
Yourself.
You got to believe in yourself. You got to have faith, and you got to want to communicate. Now, I'm not trying to convince someone and sell someone something they don't want. So, number one, I have a good product here.
Yes.
All right, the product's good. And so if you enjoy what I have, let me give you this option of making your life better by contributing and being a part of this product, whatever it is. The whole thing isn't for me to make, the side thing is I'm going to make some money on this because that's why we're in the sales business. But that's what sales about. I'm trying to make a living. But my thing is actually, I want to give you an opportunity to increase the beats in your heart, the smile on your face, and the joy in your being. And that's what the real salesman does. That's what my whole thing. In fact, can I tell?
Uplifting yourself.
Uplifting yourself. And I'm going to tell, no, I shouldn't tell this anymore. Tony knows this, that actually my whole thing isn't about selling the product as a pitch man. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is make you feel good.
Yeah.
And then while I make you feel good, I try to deliver a message.
Yeah.
So my whole thing, sometimes you may never buy a single thing that I've ever sold.
Right.
But one thing, when you see Fancy on TV, you start smiling.
You feel good. You feel good.
Or you feel warm. Some folks get hot. I'm going to stop.
Okay. All right. Let's do. We're going to take a break in a moment here, but let's get you guys in on this.
Okay,
I thought we'd go a little back and forth between the voice of the Jazz Impulse and Fancy Ray.
Ladies first.
Putting them on the spot here, I think.
Fancy Ray.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Let's hear this.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I believe in jazz. Do you believe in jazz?
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, I like it.
All right.
I believe in jazz. I believe in flow. Jazz88 makes my heart glow. Become a contributing member of Jazz88.
Ooh.
Go to jazz88.fm and click on donate.
Yeah, that was a real good one. Yeah. We're getting the pledge drive in early. It's like the spring training for our pledge drive, maybe. Well, let's do one more. We're going to listen to some music, and then we'll come back and talk more about Fancy Ray Day coming up.
Fancy Ray Day, March 28th, Spring Street Tavern.
Yeah. All right, what do we got? Let's, Fancy, you lay the gauntlet here with another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Join the community that supports education and jazz radio. Go to jazz88.fm.
Very good.
Listener-driven Jazz 88 has you covered for news, sports, traffic, roots, and jazz. Support jazz by becoming a monthly contributor at jazz88.fm.
Hey, very good.
Claire,
all right.
Where did the ball go? It's off the park.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with Fancy Ray and the voice of the Jazz Impulse. It's a family affair here on the Jazz Impulse tonight.
Child grows up to be somebody that just loves to learn, and another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves the both of them. You see, it's in the blood. Both kids are good to mom. Blood's thicker than the mud. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Oh, no bad. Wow, no bad. Still checking each other out. Hey, nobody wants to blow. Nobody wants to be left out. You can't leave cause your heart is there. But you can't stay cause you've been somewhere else. You can't cry cause you look broke down. But you're crying anyway cause you're all broke down. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
Support Jazz 88 at $10 a month or more and receive discounts all over town and throughout the country with the new Jazz 88 digital member card. Find more information and donate at jazz88.fm.
Road Warriors Pushing Chain do it all. It's time for Twin Cities This Week.
Good luck, man.
Pushing Chain is the duet of Adam Moe and Boyd Blomberg. They're on a stage a lot, they drive a lot, they write their own songs, and put the Pushing Chain stamp on songs of others. Not long ago, Pushing Chain met up with Phil Nussbaum to talk about the Pushing Chain niche in the music business.
I could be your lover, oh, but I wouldn't wanna be your man. I'm walking tight ropes and fine lines again. Yeah, I'm walking tight ropes and fine lines again.
Pushing Chain, that's Adam Moe and Boyd Blomberg. Adam, you call what you do folky tonk. Now, what is that?
It's not quite country and it's not quite folk. It's a amalgamation of both. Folky tonk. It's got a little bit of something to annoy everyone. Is sort of what I usually say. As a duo, we have kind of a country sound. We can't really escape the folk thing because we're two wooden instruments. We're a guitar and a fiddle. But when you throw enough of the honky tonk sound onto folk music, that's what you get, is that folky tonk.
To you, Adam, what is folky tonk about tight ropes and fine lines?
It's a song that could easily be played in a honky tonk bar anywhere south of the Mason-Dixon line, and everybody would know what it was about.
Well, she got more hooks than a tackle box. I think she's hoping that I get caught. She wants to take me home and clean me up and let me fill up a little pot. Hey, yeah, I could be her lover, oh, but I wouldn't want to be her man. I'm walking tight ropes in fine lines again. I'm walking tight ropes in fine lines again.
We're speaking with Adam and Boyd of Pushing Chain, and Boyd, you guys travel a lot.
We do travel, do roughly 250 gigs a year as a duet. So when I write, I am trying to write for me playing guitar and Adam on fiddle, and we have a harmony brother vocal, even though we're not brothers. And so that informs how I approach the songwriting for the most part. So a good example of that may be more of a bluegrass flavored number called Bread Box.
What's it about?
Well, Bread Box, I thought about both my grandmothers had bread boxes in their kitchen. My paternal grandmother had treats in hers, and I just was sitting down to write, and I thought, what about a fellow maybe in the 1920s or 30s that was putting a little dowry together and putting some money in his bread box? That's where he would keep it. It was like his mason jar, and I was trying to win the hand of the gal down the road, and so the story unfolds about how he's trying to win the hand of the woman, but he doesn't have much money at all.
How can I love another? Lord, you know she's bound to roll. I never want to love another. Now I'm betting on the bread box, money in the bread box. You come home to me. Well, if I had a parlor, I would make a pot of tea. We'd be sitting talking smart all night. She'd never want to leave. But I don't have a parlor, but I'd make that pot of tea. Now I'm wishing she'd come on back and let the mother fillers be. How can I love another? Lord, you know she's bound to roll. I never want to love another.
Now I'm betting on the bread box, money in the bread box, you come home to be.
Adam, when you're playing for audiences, one of the keys is to provide some kind of variety, and you have the honky-tonk influence and the songwriter influence, but then there's the kind of coffee house folk influence as well, and you do some songs that are kind of like that.
Certainly when you're a duet, one of the things you have to think about when you're performing is ear fatigue in the audience. You don't want every song to sound the same. So there are songs where I'll put the fiddle down and just sing. There are songs I take lead on. We have the kind of instrumentation that allows us to also play what I guess kind of what Boyd calls the East Coast singer-songwriter style, which I guess a song like I Love You More or I'll Love You More would be a good example of that. It's more of a flow, you know, like where a bluegrass or a country song might be a little bit more direct. The East Coast singer-songwriter feel is a little bit more flowing, a little more wordy sometimes, sometimes a little more chordy. That's another sound that we can pull out that keeps people interested in what we're doing, because that's sort of the goal, I guess, is to keep them looking at the stage, you know.
Like cloud shadows, shaking hands o'er the mountain tops, across the desert sands, in oceans deep, too dark to see. I'll love you more, I'll love you more. Oh, yes, yes, I love you more.
Boyd, you travel all the time. You do 250 some odd shows a year. Where's the satisfaction from this performing?
Rolling into a place where we haven't played before and setting up, whether it be a house concert or a festival or a theater gig or a concert series, and entertaining people for a couple hours with our own songs. It's wonderful.
One of the best feelings is when you're playing, say, in a bar, you know, on a Thursday night, and you start playing and the people at the bar turn around and watch you, and then they stay there, and the only time they turn back is to get their drink. That's kind of what you go for in that sort of gig, and that's good feeling.
Oh, yes, yes,
Folky Tonk. To pull it off, Adam and Boyd pull from multiple sources and run all of them through their musical imaginations. For information, the web address is pushingchain.com. This program is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Phil Nussbaum speaking.
The BBC World Service is the world's largest international broadcaster.
World News.
World News.
This is the World News. From the BBC.
And with journalists located all around the world, we can cover stories when they happen, wherever they happen.
Let's go to our Moscow correspondent. This report from Zimbabwe. Jonathan Head is in Bangkok. Secunda Kamani joins us from Islamabad.
Global news you can trust from the BBC World Service.
At the top of each hour, weekdays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on 88.5.
Our listeners could be your best customers. Reach them and support this valued service by joining the Jazz88 Business Circle. Thanks go to members including the Jasmine Orchestra, River Rats Dueling Pianos, the Cedar Cultural Center, and Nordby College Essay Coach, and Berlin. Find the complete list of Circle members and information on how to join at jazz88.fm.
The Jazz Impulse, 7 to 10 p.m. every Saturday night
Bright, clear, powerful sound at an unbelievable price.
on Jazz 88.
You're a bad little girl, it's true. But I'm not gonna walk out on you. They say you were good for nothing, girl, but I'll stand up and tell the world you're good for me. You're good for me. Oh, like the sugar is good for the tea, girl, you're good for me. Let me tell you something, you do two wrongs for every right. You put salt in my coffee just for spite. You're not even good for yourself. You're no good for nobody else, but you're good for me. Let me tell you again, you're good for me. Oh, sugar dumpling, can't you see, girl, you're good for me. And I just got to hum about it. Come on now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Once I was down, yes I did, on my sick bed. Let me tell you, it was the end for me. Everyone said Dr. Jones did all he could, but only your love can do me some good, 'cause you're good for me. You're good for me. Oh, like the honey's good for the bee. You're good for me. And come on, let me hum about it. Yeah. You're good for me. Sometimes when I feel a little pain, I know who to call. Yes, I do. I remember one time Sam sang in a song, so bring it on home. And Solomon said, everybody loves somebody, and you know I love you too now. I want to let you know you're my doctor, lawyer, you're my teacher.
It's Jazz 88. Man, thank you so much for bringing that in, Fancy. Loving
man.
myself some Don Covey tonight.
Don Covey.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the man that wrote Chain, Chain, Chain for Aretha Franklin and so many songs. And, of course, if you heard that song, you could hear the great imprint he put on a man from the Rolling Stones called Mick Jagger, who took his phrasing from a guy called Don Covey, soul singer from the 60s, one of my all-time favorites, and it's a great pleasure to share them with your audience here on Jazz Impulse 88.
88.5, man.
0.5.
Don't forget the half.
I'm trying to give you the whole thing.
No, I love it. This is the Jazz Impulse, and I'm your host, Danny Sigelman, with Fancy Ray here tonight. We're getting ready to celebrate Fancy Ray Day Friday at the Spring Street.
Thank you.
And, not just comedy, although comedy is definitely your thing, I find you to be a very inspirational speaker, and I feel like you do a good job of balancing levity with the serious aspect of spirituality.
Absolutely, because when you come see Fancy Ray, you're going to remember, Danny, that I'm also a preacher. Well, I don't like to say preacher, but I'm a seeker and a teacher, and so through my act, I'm going to talk about philosophy. Yeah. We're going to talk about positivity. We're going to talk about ways of dealing with conflict and lifting your life up, because life is life. And so it's not what's happening out there, it's what's happening in here. And I mean, I say in here, I mean on the inside, and the inside of Claire, and the inside of Danny, inside of Tiny, and the inside of the person listening. If you're disturbed, it's not the world that's going to change, and it's not going to change. You got to change your reaction and how you respond. So sometimes we don't get better, the world doesn't get better, we get better at handling things. I like to say, life is so easy for me. I do what I want. When I'm finished, I'm through. I whistle while I work as I do what I do. Life is a breeze. Life is fun. Life is so easy. We have a consciousness of your connection with the Almighty One. It's not too serious. It's not too sad. There's a smile on my face because today is the best day I ever had.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Come on.
Yeah, I find the idea of kind of holding oneself up and believing in yourself, even when you're down, and the inspiration you can get from other people and you bring to other people by the positivity in your life.
And sometimes you just got to keep moving.
Keep it on.
Keep on. Because you know what? Depression, recession is always everyone's possibility. So the key is to keep moving. If you know, man, get up and take a walk. Go get a good drink of water. Go get a hug from someone. Go volunteer someplace.
Maybe a juice box.
A juice box. Put some music on your life.
But you know, and something I like to think about is the emphasis on the excellence in music and people performing and putting themselves up and putting themselves on stage to show off what they've been working on and the excellence that comes through in music. And that's kind of what we try to bring here on the air with all the legendary performers.
In fact, one of the great ways of making one feel good is artistic expression.
Yeah.
If you go to the art museum, listening to music, poetry, all of it is a way of changing your vibration, because through someone's art, you can feel what they were creating and be inspired, touched, lifted up, spirit, mind, body, and soul. You can change the protons in your body by connecting. You know, you put that Prince song on, that makes
that brings me up, man.
Little Richard touches my soul. Miles Davis makes me feel good. Count Basie makes me go hum. Come on, Duke Ellington. Did you say Duke Ellington? Oh my Lord! If he can make a bald man have hair on his head, man.
Where did
I don't know what that means, but
we'll just roll with that. I don't know. No, but you know, in historically, I'm trying to have a series. Okay, historically though, I feel jazz is a great example. As Prince, especially musically, is a consistent example of black excellence.
Yes,
and you know where I'm coming from. That we talk about Sly and the Family Stone in the burden of
Black Genius.
Black Genius, yeah. But black excellence is all over the history of jazz and a lot of the music, the blues, and what we try to bring to the air here.
Man, it is definitely part of the music.
The inspiration.
Absolutely, because that stuff reverberates throughout the society. But you're also going to find that in business, sports, creativity, and all types of different things, that the contribution of African Americans, including jazz and rock and roll and blues and gospel, it's all part of it. And jazz is that the only unique life art form that's from America? Because everything
it's
else,
the first.
Yeah, that came from.
Yeah.
And so that's...
And you know what the second art form in America was?
What's that?
Fancy Ray. Hey.
Hey, Daddy, if you come over a half hour, you can open for me.
Oh,
man.
yeah. You know, I got to work on that. You know, I what do they call the little bits that you do, the little parts, the comedy bits, the hunk. Is it a hunk, like a subject? How do we construct a little comedy routine? You want to give a quick lesson?
There's premises. They're called bits. That's a little bit. And I'm going to give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I'm talking about? But there's a whole bunch of little bits. I'll give you here goes a little bit of something right now. But people say, like, here goes some common phrases that people say, but I want to imply a little fancy Ray intelligence to it, okay? For example, they say beauty is only skin deep. To that, I say they have never seen my x-ray. They say what goes around
comes around,
except when you're loaning money to family members.
What?
Because what goes around is cash. What comes back, some lame bam excuses. You know?
Okay. Oh boy.
So that's a little bit of a thing that
So you kind of build on an arc, a phrase, and then you just elaborate on that.
But there's just
are you constantly writing stuff down
every single day? Poetry flows. I'll show you how quick I am with poetry. You think I'm quick? Give me a word. Watch. I'm gonna make up. Let's see. Hopefully this goes well.
Well, I was going to say,
give me a word.
Okay, chalupa.
Chalupa. Daddy said chalupa, and he makes me want to jump through a halupa, and I don't know how to rhyme that word. I guess I'm a wazakalupa.
Is that what lost you the Taco Bell gig?
Oh, the quesalupa.
Okay, the quesalupa.
That's what Taco Bell hired me to do.
Yeah, okay, you were the quesalupa guy.
No, you don't.
No.
Yes, they do.
What happened? Tell me what it is,
It
Claire.
was a commercial. It was on the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I remember that, Fancy Ray. I'll never forget.
Yeah,
Taco
they're
Bell
still talking
hired
about
me
it.
to introduce a new product called the quesalupa.
Yeah,
and that's a Spanish word. You know what it means?
No.
Fancy Ray.
Oh,
but Fancy Ray with cheese.
Okay. Wow. Fancy. Let's get back to some music, but we want to remind folks: Fancy Ray Day is happening Friday at Spring Street, and we celebrate. For me, every day is Fancy Ray Day.
Thank you, Danny. You know what? Every day that you're alive is an opportunity for you to be grateful for what you have. So often, this is true of all of us, we look at our lives on what we don't have, what we wish we had, what's missing, as opposed to being grateful for what we have. Right now, here today, all of us can sit because we're healthy. No one's hurting. No one is aching. No one is grieving right now at this moment. Yeah. And so in this space and place to give gratitude for all that we have and the world exactly as it is. And if you can do that, then you can use my line, I'm on top of the world.
Top of the world.
Top of the world.
We're very inspired, Fancy. Let's get into some music. We're going to do some Funkadelic. You going to hang out for another hunk here?
Oh, a little something.
Yeah. You got to be somewhere? I know you got a cuddling appointment.
Well, I got a mirror appointment that wants to cuddle with me.
Let's get into this. Oh, go ahead.
No. You playing some Funkadelic.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going to stick
play
around.
some Funkadelic. Yeah, and we'll get the party going. It's here on the Jazz Impulse.
Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy, was it neat, yeah. Not just knee deep, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy, was it neat, yeah. The girl's a freak, the girl never misses a beat, yeah. Just knee deep, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. It didn't work, no. It wasn't funky no more. get freak with me. Round and round, she's the freak of my desire. And when she does, she set the world on fire. The little girl's the freak of the week. When she does, she give me happy feet. Ooh, she's the freak of my desire. When she does, she set the world on fire. She give me happy feet. Ah, she's the freak of the week. Never missing a beat. Yeah. Boy, was it neat. Yeah. She was totally deep when she did the freak with me. It didn't work out. Out loud like the bus. Smokey wasn't fucking. But she was not just knee deep, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. Yeah. She turns me on and out and all about. Freak of the week. She turns me on and out and all about.
If your organization is doing good in our community, Jazz88 wants to help get the word out. We can promote any event, volunteering opportunity, or fundraiser that provides service to the youth, seniors, or the arts. We'll make sure your organization is able to reach the people you need. Just send an email and tell us about your cause at info@jazz88.fm. That is info@jazz88.fm.
Celebrate our Minnesota jazz legends, Grant West, Jay Epstein, Art Katzman, and the late Debbie Duncan, Sunday, April 13th at 2 at the Minnesota History Center, St. Paul, supported by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
88.5 KBEM FM Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Jazz88.fm, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools.
Es el
al odio. Qué bueno es. Muerto la risa. Ahí con pisalanga. Se de la piraña. De tu lobe. Me recumbe. Muerto la risa. Ahí gara de la manga. Baila la malanga. Pachanga no es.
This is Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. There's a little photo session going on in here now. I love it.
Take a picture, baby.
Yeah,
I ain't got time to wait.
Yeah, that's right. We got Khruangbin, Hold Me Up here on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse Parliament. No, we did Antibalas before that. They did Chez Chez Collet, and we started off the hour with Funkadelic, Not Just Knee Deep. Here we get. This is, I think, the most people in the studio for the Jazz Impulse so far. Yeah, it's great. It's a party. I've been trying to create the party vibes here on Saturday night. I feel like everybody gets to have a party on Saturday, but me, and I'm like the DJ for all the parties everywhere. You know what that's like,
man. You know something? We put it out to get it back in, and
yeah,
Danny,
I get it
you're
back.
putting it out, and you're getting it back in.
Thank you.
They say what goes around comes around.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
And, I can feel the love and the vibration, and can you imagine folks sitting at home right now going, Jazz Impulse? This right here must be one of the most spectacular nights with the energy of Danny Sigelman, Claire, Tiny, Chuck Statler,
Chuck Statler's in the house.
Beautiful, fancy Ray McCloney, the human chocolate orchid, the one of a kind who will blow your mind, not just once, but double the time.
All the time.
Hey, but you know what you said about go around, come around?
Huh?
Yeah, except for the family money.
Okay.
Oh, you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, that
that just means don't expect Chuck to pick up the check.
Yes, indeed.
It comes around.
Well, you know, this weekend we got Fancy Ray Day.
Yeah, tell me about Fancy Ray Day.
The mayor of Minneapolis, the mayor of St. Paul, declared March 28th Fancy Ray Day.
Wow.
And so the city of Minneapolis and everyone.
Well, congratulations.
Yes, thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
And I thank you.
It's
Chuck.
like your
and I would invite.
It's like
everyone.
your bar mitzvah.
Right.
Yes, yes. It is like my bar mitzvah, and I just invite everyone to come down and really feel the joy and the love, which is Fancy Ray, which really is you. And if you don't know that part, no, you do. Everyone knows their joy. Everyone knows they're good. They know they're good.
I see some people a little joy free. To be honest,
sometimes it's covered up. But this is a day that you can let your inhibitions go.
Yeah.
Breathe and be in the moment and just let it flow.
Love it.
You reap what you sow.
Yep.
And if it was Fancy Ray,
preach, brother,
you're
preach.
Gonna feel the gold.
We might have a little revival vibe going right
We
now.
do.
Right now.
Everywhere he goes.
This is the first
Praise
church.
the Ray. Praise the Ray.
No. Don't praise Ray. Don't praise. But come and get a ticket, though, man.
Yeah. But you brought some great music down here too.
Oh, yes.
And you've had a lot of experience with some great music.
Man, in fact, I had the great Don Covey. And there's so much.
Tell me about the time you interviewed George Clinton.
The reason I got George Clinton, there was a woman that lived here, Malia Franklin, the Queen of Funk, and her claim to fame was she introduced George Clinton and Bootsy Collins together. She became a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And when George and Bootsy came to town, they did my TV show.
Yeah.
And George was a trip.
Yeah.
And in fact, you can't really put George in the words.
Did he let you on the spaceship?
No, but the mothership?
The mothership,
you know about
sorry.
The mothership?
Oh, yeah, I know about the mothership.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We didn't
The
go on the
mothership
mothership
connection.
because I didn't want to go that high. If you know,
Sure. But where was his concert? Were you?
That was at the Caboose.
Okay.
I've seen George in concert probably a dozen times.
Yep.
But at the Caboose was a perfect little setup, small
Yeah.
club,
All that band,
and they were on fire. It was sweaty and hot and funky.
The way it should be.
The way it should be.
It got even hotter with Fancy Ray there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
In fact, so this is a funny story.
Yeah.
Early on, I had a TV show for years.
Absolutely.
And one of my highlights early in my career was hanging out with Bootsy Collins.
Yep.
And I'm used to when I'd go out, Claire, folks would see me and they go, "Hey, Fancy Ray, hey!" And folks go crazy because they see me and they get all happy and they want to get a picture or something.
Yeah.
I was walking with Bootsy Collins. Did not one person see me at all. Bootsy.
But he was dressed up.
Yeah. But he was a beautiful cat. Danny, you've met so many of your heroes.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I'm sitting in the limousine with Bootsy
That's
Collins.
so cool.
And I'm kind of, I can't even believe this. I can't believe this. And George was a gentleman, I think George is another one that's that genius thing could be applied.
Yeah.
A creative force that's without compare.
Yeah.
And I think a real decent human being.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him a
Yeah,
lot.
he very much embodies the spirit of the jazz impulse of like kind of bringing joy in the moment in a group in people together and whatnot.
What you're saying is very true because the stuff he does, there's no doubt it's funky, it's soulful, but you can hear that jazz influence on it.
Very much a jazz influence.
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely comes from that. All right, we're going to go to Dr. Funkenstein.
Oh, man.
And he's got what cures you.
All-time favorite Parliament Funkadelic from the wonderful Dr. Funkenstein LP.
Yeah.
It's called The Clones of Dr. Funkenstein. Here it is, the song, Dr. Funkenstein.
It's on the Jazz Impulse.
We are children of production, produced in conjunction with the urgency of our Dr. Funkenstein. In his wisdom, he shortcomings of your condition. So we the clones were designed. Gonna blow the cobwebs out your mind. We're a flawless testimony to the attainment of the people, endowed with conceivement of true growth. We are deeper than a ocean, deeper than the notion that the world was flat when it was round. We're gonna blow the cobweb out your mind. We're gonna blow the cobweb out your mind. We're a biological time bomb, exploding in a time zone. And almost everyone is out of time. Our children of production, produced in conjunction with the urgency of our Dr. Funkenstein. In his wisdom, he found the shortcomings of your condition. So we the clones were designed. We're gonna blow the cobweb out your mind. We are deeper than a ocean, deeper than the notion that the world was flat when it was round. We're gonna blow the cobweb out your mind. We're gonna blow the cobweb out your mind.
The Jazz Impulse, serving the Twin Cities 7 to 10 p.m. every Saturday night on Jazz 88.
This is Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse tonight. Going down the Miles Davis rabbit hole. And 1972, the On the Corner record. You know that one, Fancy?
On the Corner, come on.
Man.
Fancy Ray knows his way around corners.
Did you interview Miles Davis?
No, I didn't.
No, I was trying to remember.
Miles would have been a trip because
that would have been a trip.
That would have been what a giant he was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I saw the footage of that. Two of them got down. Yes.
And before that, we heard Rufus and Chaka.
Oh, man. Sweet Thing, one of the greatest love songs of all time. It's a heartbreak song.
It's my theme song.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Sweet Thing?
I like to think I'm kind of sweet sometimes. No? I don't know.
I like to think of you as a thing sometimes. But a sweet thing.
I don't know. Maybe not.
You're right. That's a sweet
I like
thing.
that song. It's my ringtone for a minute.
I love that song.
Yeah.
But the message of the song, you know what the song's about, right?
No, I guess.
I would love you anyway. It's a woman that's in love with a guy that's not available.
Oh, okay.
So just come love me now, or I'll go crazy. Oh,
that's definitely not me then. Starting off with Parliament, they did Children of Production from Dr. Funkenstein.
Oh yeah, we got children.
Man, we're having a great time. It's the Jazz Impulse. We're we're in the home stretch of the Jazz Impulse here today.
You know what?
My spokesman, Fancy Ray, is with me. He's the spokesman for the Jazz
and
Impulse.
I'm just having a great time because.
No, thanks for supporting Jazz 88, man.
You know, I think that Jazz 88, of course, has been around. It was like 50 years.
Yeah.
So there are loyal listeners and fans and followers out there. And if you are listening to Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse, that means you are part of this Twin Cities community, that you love music, you love art, you love creation, and of course, everybody loves Danny Sigelman.
Oh, man, thank you. Everybody loves jazz.
That's
one of our
loves
mottos.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? You know what? Put this on the record. Everybody loves jazz. 88.5.
But do that again.
Everybody loves jazz. 88.5.
I love it. Very nice.
Now, you know what I'm going to do, Danny? I'm going to get ready to cut out of here, man.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming by, Fancy.
But what I'm going to just say to you is, in all humility, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah.
You've had me on. I called Danny up, and he says, come on through. And you know something? That's the real deal. I've been knowing Danny since he was a kid, and we've grown up together, and I've seen him sprout and share, and he's got great talent around him. Obviously, he draws in great people. He's got you folks listening, and he's got me here. So let's give Danny a round of applause. Danny,
thank you.
The
so
Jazz
sweet. I love it. Thank you.
Yes. And Fancy Ray Day, which is the day that we celebrate Fancy Ray, March 28th, Spring Street Tavern. Just come on down and get your laugh on, big fun on, drink on, food on.
Your spirit is truly raised by Fancy Ray.
When you see Fancy Ray, that's what it's all about.
Puts a smile on your face.
Put a smile on your face. And I want to close out. Can I do my poem?
Do your poem.
This is
I've been waiting, man. This is inspiration.
This is my trademark poem. And I want to dedicate it to all the fans. Listen to the Jazz Explosion.
What show?
Explosion.
Okay.
Implosion.
Impulse.
Impulse.
Well, no explosion.
Well, I feel it's an implosion.
Okay.
I got the impulse in my heart. The impulse that I want to start. An impulse is sweet, and an impulse is never tart. An impulse is a thought. An impulse is a notion. An impulse is jazz, and the jazz fills me up like lotion. I rock the boat, and I feel real swell. The impulse of jazz is ringing my bell. I'm feeling good, and I'm all the way live. I'm on the Jazz Impulse on 88.5.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's on top of the world.
My, top of the world.
Love it. Well, Fancy, thanks for coming out. And looking forward to having you by here again. You do inspire.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And just please come on out. And if you don't make it, then just know that I'm here. When you see fancy TV, stage, radio, wherever you just know that your vibration lifts up and that the universe is smiling at you. The world just gave you a wink and that you are loved. You are appreciated. And I thank you so much for watching and listening to me here tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you on a penny farthing.
Yeah, I'm an exercise man.
Is the bicycle out yet this year?
We're getting it out. The penny farthing. I got 2 unicycles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep moving. Yeah.
Love it. Thank you, Fancy.
You're
you guys
welcome.
enjoy the rest of your weekend. You know, we're celebrating George Benson turned 82 today. Huge fan of George Benson.
One of my favorite songs of all time on Broadway.
Oh yeah, that's a solid one.
Yes.
It's here on Jazz 88.
Now won't you, baby? You got me feeling things in special ways. Now I could run with it, feel good for the day, but I gotta make sure that you're ready. I'm not playing games with you, baby, but this my loving, and I do really what I play. But don't take my action as lack of attraction, but in due time we'll make it happen. 'Cause I'm gonna take my time, 'cause I'm not running blind. Ain't no use in rushing for a little taste of touching. I'm gonna take my time, 'cause I'm not running wild. If it ain't worth the wait, you must got me mistaken, baby. Give it to me now. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Don't think it's just you wanna get grown and sexy. The little mama sitting over here trying to keep it all in check, babe. It's hard for me, just like it's hard on you. But I'm not worried about it, 'cause it's gonna be the truth. Now when it gets to the nitty-gritty, ain't gotta wait on me, 'cause I'm sure it's a bunch of ladies want to give you they sweets. But you know in your heart, just like I do, that it ain't gonna be nothing when you get through with me. I'm gonna take my time, 'cause I'm not running blind. Ain't no use in rushing for a little taste of touching. I'm gonna take my time, 'cause I'm not running wild. If it ain't worth the wait, you must got me mistaken, baby. All right, I like it like that, baby. That's good. The party over here. Ooh, I know what it is you want.
This year, Jazz 88 honors Minnesota jazz legends, pianist and educator Grant West, drummer Jay Epstein, trombonist Art Katzman, and the late vocalist Debbie Duncan. Minnesota Jazz Legends, an intimate afternoon of live music and inspiring stories with support from the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, Sunday, April 13th at 2 at the Minnesota History Center, St. Paul. Tickets online at mnhs.org. Find a ticket discount by subscribing to the Jazz 88 email newsletter.
North and South, they are both the best.
7 to 10 p.m. every Saturday night. The Jazz Impulse on Jazz 88.
Joan, Lord, baby, you sure look foxy with your high pants on. Ooh, Lord, honey, yeah, now. Jerry Jones, now, baby, Lord, you sure look foxy with your high pants on. Lord, now, yeah, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Lord, Jerry Jones, now. Y'all come on and listen to me. We're walking, ooh, Lord, now. Lord, she's black talking, New York. You girls better take a tip and be hip. Ooh, Lord, like Jerry Jones with the diamonds and me on. Right on, right on, right on. Lord, Jerry Jones, now. Ooh, Lord, come on and listen to me now. Lord, have mercy, y'all got to listen to me. She lives out on the hill, Lord, made in miniskirt, plain Lucille. Chauffeur driven Cadillac, Lord, now. TV, telephone, stereo, tape, 8-track. Right on, right on, right on. Y'all, Jerry Jones, now. Ooh, Lord, come on and listen to me now. Jerry Jones, she ain't worried about the clean-up woman, no, because she got killer under control. Right now, Lord, now, let's kiss the big stuff now. Jerry Jones, Lord, have mercy, honey. I dig you, baby, with your hot pants on. Jerry Jones, got to help. Ooh, Lord, now. Jerry Jones, God, she's back to the bone. Lord,
Jazz 88 and some new Richmond, Virginia soul from 1977. Soul Encyclopedia singing about Geraldine Jones here on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. Before that, Breakestra. Settle down now. Breakestra did Take My Time with a little help from Chocolate on vocals there. George Benson started the set off with Breeze In Tonight as whole crew of revelers. It's been a kind of what I've been wanting to do with the Jazz Impulse, having a party vibe, and it was great to have Fancy Ray, the whole crew here tonight, the voice of the Jazz Impulse, and even the godfather of music videos, Chuck Statler himself, showing up here on the Jazz Impulse tonight. Never know who's going to come through that door. Danny Sigelman getting ready to sign off for tonight. We're getting ready for Jazz Night in America with Christian McBride coming up at 10 o'clock. A couple gems in here before that, including, we just heard a little bit of it, Bob James is performing Tuesday night at the Parkway Theater along with Dave Koz, going back to his one record, a very often sampled Nautilus. It's Bob James here on the Jazz Impulse.
as jumpy as a puppet on a string. I'd say that I have spring fever, but I know it isn't spring. I'm as starry-eyed and vaguely discontented, like a nightingale without a song to sing. Why should I have spring fever when I know it isn't spring? I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I'm yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. Oh, that it might as well be spring. Strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I'm yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. Oh, that it might as well be spring.
Feel so down, I can barely get out of bed. Is this depression?
I feel so tense and worried all the time. Is this anxiety?
Check up on your mental health. Take an online mental health screening at mentalhealthmn.org. Mental Health Minnesota has online mental health screenings, resources, support, and connections to treatment and crisis services. All anonymous, confidential, free of charge, and open 7 days a week. Mental Health Minnesota is here for you. mentalhealthmn.org. Sponsored by Mental Health Minnesota, the Minnesota Broadcasters Association, and this station.
My name is John Ringland. I've donated 2 vehicles to public radio. They were tools that we used to get around, and the last thing that we could do with them that was good was give them to public radio.
Your vehicle can power programming. Visit jazz88.fm/support.
And good evening. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us here at Jazz 88. We're going to take a quick look at roads and weather. A major closure coming tonight in South Minneapolis. Highway 62 will close in both directions for weekend road construction. This is between 35W and Highway 77. This project starts tonight and will last until Monday morning. In Minneapolis, 35W is reduced to 3 lanes in both directions between Washington Avenue and Industrial Boulevard for mobile maintenance operations in that zone. 50% chance of rain tonight. Cloudy skies with a low around 39. Southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25. You are listening to KBEM FM Minneapolis and St. Paul, Jazz88.FM, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools. We want to thank you for your support of Jazz 88. You can become a contributing member of Jazz 88 at Jazz88.FM. Enjoy your Saturday night, and thanks for listening to Jazz 88.
This is Jazz Night in the